All right, shalom, shalom, barakatah Yahweh, barakatah Yahweh Shah, barakatah Yahweh, barakatah Yahweh Shah, call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, Bashim Akakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to you brothers that's pushing the word in sincerity and truth. This is more of a news article. I'm just bringing out the news, and I'm just going to bring out a few scriptures. Not going to be a long video, but now Esau society, man. And you jakes, man, you sellout jakes and you jakes that believe in this system, all right? Why would you want to live in a society where the food that you eat, the things that you drink are contaminated with all types of chemicals and pesticides and all types of things, man? As this society collapses, the more and more you're gonna see news coming out of food contamination outbreaks. You had that outbreak over there with the Chipotle chicken a few years ago. Then you had, with Chipotle, then you had, you're finding out that the cereals that you eat have traces of pesticides and chemicals. Now we're finding out that there are metals and arsenic and lead in fruit juices that you drink. All right, and it says popular fruit juices. So I'm just going to read a little bit, go into some certain aspects, and just bring out the scriptures, because you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans just dwelling here, man, you're subject to death, man. Okay, all of this stuff that's coming, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al Shah is bringing plagues upon this society. All right, pestilence, all right, sword, famine, all right, all of it is going to be in America, man, and in throughout the four corners of the earth, pursuant to the Lord's word. All right, not our word, the Lord's word. Okay, so this is from CBS News. Okay, if you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you watch CBS. The eye, Jay-Z, I keep my eyes open like CBS. All right, it says news reports find heavy metals like arsenic and lead in 45 packaged fruit juices. All right, and I know brothers drink some of these fruit juices and not drink some of these fruit juices. Okay, all right, especially Welch's. You know, they make the grape juice and all of that. All right, it says some popular fruit juices may contain heavy metals, according to a news report out Wednesday morning. Consumer Reports tested 45 packaged fruit juices for heavy metals like lead, arsenic, and cadmium, and found measurable levels in every product. Long-term exposure to these metals could cause some serious health risks like kidney disease and certain types of cancers. Okay, so in America, this is the land of death. Okay, they profit off of you from being born, when you're born, until the day you die. And even when you die, you still got to pay taxes. They have something called a death tax. All right, it said heavy metals are substances that make their way into foods because they occur naturally in the air, water, and soil. They can also wind up in food during the manufacturing and packaging processes, reports CBS News Anna Werner. Okay, so this society sucks, man, and it's all fulfilling to prophecy. All right, it's all a fulfillment of prophecy, because you had the prophet Ezekiel in Ezekiel 4:13. This is what the Lord told him to do, and the Lord said, "Even thus." Matter of fact, let's eat up. Let's eat up. Let's read up. Let's read up. I'm gonna start at the first verse. It says, Ezekiel 4:1, it says, "Thou also, son of man, take thee a towel and lay it before thee, and portray upon it the city, even Jerusalem, and lay siege against it, and build a fort against it, and cast a mount against it, and set the camp also against it, and set battering rams against it round about." So here it is, the Lord basically told Ezekiel, gave him the command to do certain things. And this would be likened unto what would take place what would take place, or what would come up against Israel. All right. Now the Lord had him do this. We're gonna keep on reading. Verse 3, it says, "Moreover, take thou unto thee an iron pan, and set it for a wall of iron between thee and the city, and set thy face against it, and it shall be besieged, and thou shalt lay siege against it. This shall be a sign to the house of Israel. Lie thou also upon thy left side, and lay the iniquity of the house of Israel upon it, according to the number of the days that thou shalt lie upon it, thou shalt bear their iniquity." And here the Lord set up Israel He set up his prophets. All right, hey, and the Lord put hell upon the prophets, man. All right, for the sake of Israel, man. All right, that's why we feel these curses, man, and that's why we have an understanding of what's going on. We bear the curses. Yahweh Shah bear the suffering for Israel, man. All right, mainly for the elect, but he died for the whole nation of Israel. All right, and this was required. This is what's required of the prophets. All right. Ezekiel 4:4-5, it says, "For I have laid upon thee the years of their iniquity according to the number of the days, 390 days. So shalt thou bear the iniquity of the house of Israel. And when thou hast accomplished them, lie again on thy right side, and thou shalt bear the iniquity of the house of Judah 40 days. I have appointed thee each day for a year. Therefore thou shalt set thy face against the siege of Jerusalem, and thy arm shall be covered, and thou shalt prophesy against it. And behold, I will lay bands upon thee, and thou shalt not turn thee from one side to another, till thou hast ended the days of thy siege. Take thou also unto thee wheat and barley and beans and lentils and millets and fetchers, and put them in one vessel, and make thee bread thereof, according to the number of the days that thou shalt lie upon thy side. 390 days shalt thou eat thereof. And thy meat which thou shalt eat shall be by weight, 20 shekels a day. From time to time shalt thou eat it. Thou shalt drink also water by measure." And that's what's coming. You know, you're going to have rationing, all right, in America, okay? You're going to eat your food by weight, and you're going to drink your water by measure, meaning you're going to have small amounts, because you're not going to have the abundance of water. You're not going to be able to go to the store and get a whole gallon of water, or even get this this toxic arsenic, lead, all right, packaged fruit juice, okay? Because they're going to be in short supply. So whatever supply you have, you're going to drink it by measure. All right. Thou shalt drink also water by measure. The sixth part of an hin from time to time shalt thou drink. And thou shalt eat it as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of a man in their sight. So basically the Lord said he would eat shit cakes. But he didn't eat shit cakes. He ended up eating cow's dung for man's dung. If you read down. This is the point. Verse 13, it says, "And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them." So we eat defiled bread. All this food that we eat that's manufactured by these corporations, which are controlled by the red Hebrew Edomites, with these Edomites, all right, the so-called white man, it's all polluted. It's all poison. We don't get the best of the best. All right, just like these Tyson's chicken nuggets. This is another thing that Jake eat, and you know Jake, you know the so-called black woman, she don't like to cook, so she'll buy these chicken nuggets for her children and just say, man, just throw them chicken nuggets in the oven. All right, and you know how we know? We know this, man. We know this, man. It says more than 36,000 pounds of Tyson's chicken nuggets recalled because they may contain rubber. They may contain rubber. Come on now. This is by Joel Shannon, U.S. Times. Tyson's Foods, Inc., an incorporated company, like I said, controlled by Esau, that's called approximately 36,500 pounds, almost 36,500 pounds of chicken nuggets, because the products may be contaminated with rubber. The United States Department of Agriculture announced Tuesday the affected products are panko chicken nuggets that were produced on November 26, 2018. The announcement says the products were sold in 5-pound packages labeled Tyson's white meat. Well, they're not white and rubber. White rubber meat panko chicken nuggets, and had a best if used by date of November 26, 2019. So these chicken nuggets were packaged the 26th of November 2018, and they had a best if used by date a year later. All right, consumers have complained of extraneous material. Look up that word, extraneous. Extraneous. It says irrelevant or unrelated to the subject being dealt with. So it wasn't chicken meat. It was something else, which it was rubber. And how does shit like this happen, man? It says in the impacted products, according to a release, rubber is named in the release as a possible foreign contaminant. USDA Food Safety and Inspection Services classified the announcement as a Class I recall. Such recalls are considered a high health risk, a situation where there is a reasonable probability that the use of the product will cause serious adverse health consequences or death. Alright? So you eating this food, man, and we don't know what we eating. That's why the Lord said we shall eat our bread defiled amongst the Gentiles. Now, things like this, these different recalls are going to be commonplace in the days to come in America. Okay, and then it's going to lead to a famine, man, too. It's part of it's going to lead to a famine. You're going to have a famine in America of food. Okay. Now this is Haggai 1:6. It says, I'm gonna start at verse 5. Haggai 1:5. It says, now therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. All right, speaking to the nation of Israel. Ye have sown much and bring in little. So ye sown much. So you working 40 hours a week plus overtime, and you're sowing much, but you bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. And the food that you eat that you don't have enough of is contaminated, man. All right, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes. All right, so you're not going to have any substance in America. And then the thing that you think that you have of substance in America, it could possibly kill you. All right, the food that you eat will have long-term health consequences, all right, upon you, you know. So like I said, I'm not going to make the video that long, but with that, call halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, he has to deliver us from this. How long can our bodies take this? Okay, as a matter of fact, bringing another scripture. Flesh left to save. Let me see if I can find it. To be saved. No, that's not it. I believe it's in Matthew. Man, I'm just going to leave it at that, you know. But the scriptures talk about if the Lord didn't come, there would be little flesh left to be saved. I mean, because, you know, Esau is the son of perdition, the son of destruction. And everywhere he goes, the scriptures call him the board of wickedness. All right. Even the food is contaminated through him. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Call halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you brothers that's pushing his word in sincerity and truth. Till the next episode. Shalom.